Honourable Speaker, I thank Honourable Emmanuel for the questions. Mr. Speaker, sir, the economic empowerment of the iTaukei is not a challenge only for the Ministry of iTaukei, but it's a whole-of-government approach to ensure that the benefits of economic growth is shared widely. However, it is merely a redistribution policy, but is based upon building a sustainable framework that will allow more and more iTaukei to establish and run business successfully and hence generate new economic growth potentials. This is also aligned to the government economic diversification policy. Mr. Speaker, in this regard, the iTaukei institutions have been working more collectively under a Solisolevaki framework to formulate new initiatives for the economic empowerment of the iTaukei. Under the framework, eligible landowners go through an investment-ready program with the iTaukei Trust Fund Board and the iTaukei Land Trust Board before they are channeled to the Fijian Holdings Limited for their investment assessment or the merchant finance for lending requirements. Some of the key initiatives include the establishment of Wealth Fund by the iTaukei Trust Board. Honourable Speaker, for the first time in 84 years history of TLTB, 10% of the annual lease money are being set aside for future investments. This is a historical initiative that will create a fund that allows the landowners to effectively develop resources participating in business entrepreneurship, invest or buy up expiring commercial leases, assist in providing education assistance for specialized field. In the same initiative, we are already on track to open up a land bank, a landowners bank. Mr. Speaker, we have the iTaukei Development Fund by the iTaukei Land Trust Board. The TLTB has already allocated 5 million in concessional financing to the iTaukei business. So far, the sum of 2.7 million has been approved for 33 landowners projects ranging from agricultural, gravel extraction, tourism transportation services, logging fleet, and some SMEs. Mr. Speaker, sir, we also provide some assistance to the ecotourism as part of its broader strategy to empower iTaukei landowners. The LTB has committed 1 million in financial assistance specifically targeted at supporting ecotourism projects within the land-owning units. These initiatives recognize the critical role ecotourism plays in sustainable economic development and the conservation of Fiji's natural resources, particularly in areas like Yasawa, where landowners operate ecotourism ventures. These ecotourism projects were badly affected by the COVID-19, and TLTB has taken the initiative to assist in revamping these operators in better quality standard to operate in the market. A study has been concluded and the TLTB management is currently reviewing the recommendations being provided by the consultant. These initiatives align with the TLTB visions of driving sustainable economic development by empowering the iTaukei landowners to take leadership role in tourism and conservation. Mr. Speaker, the Vanua and Marama financed by Merchant Finance. The Merchant Finance has launched two financial products, the Vanua and the Marama Finance, to allow more access of capital to the iTaukei businesses. The Vanua Finance is specifically for the iTaukei resource owners who want to unlock the commercial value of their resources. This program targeted business like land subdivision, property development, gravel extraction, cartage operators. Over 6 million have been distributed for land subdivision projects with 5 landowners group. This is a huge opportunity and the pipeline is very robust. The Marama Finance targeted SME businesses in agriculture and other sectors. These facilities allowed women to access between 100,000 to 500,000 in loan from Merchant Finance. It should be noted that government will be subsidizing the interest for the first 3 years of this loan, and no interest will be paid by the borrowers. Mr. Speaker, sir, investment towards with landowners joining venture with Fijian Holdings. Fijian Holdings Limited, through its impact investment program, has allocated 10% of its capital of around 50 million to invest directly with landowners group. This is through joint ventures model where Fijian Holdings Limited will contribute 60% equity and the 40% will come from the value of the land, and the joint venture will then develop the property for commercial development. Close to 15 million has been committed by Fijian Holdings Limited for 5 projects around Fiji. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Resource Owners Forum. For 2 years consecutively, we have been running the Resource Owners Forum, where relevant government agencies, the actual processors and exporters of these resources, and the relevant financial lending institutes comes together to discuss the economic empowerment of the iTaukei resource owners. It is from this forum where most of the initiatives that I am sharing today were identified and initiated. Training and development. Mr. Speaker, the need for more training and development for landowners in financial literacy and businesses is critical. The government is also committed to this and is working in association with the government ministries, non-government organizations, and the private sector to ensure that this challenge is addressed. Mr. Speaker, to conclude, the need to economically empower more iTaukei by getting them into business is a priority for this government. However, we should be under no illusions that this will be achieved overnight. Our government is coming up with programs and trying to set strong foundation to ensure that this is sustainable over a long term. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, the Minister for iTaukei Affairs, Culture, Heritage and the Arts.